At 5, it's offer review, and not a lot to talk about today, but we're going to just get through it quickly. There's definitely some offers worth considering. There's one that we're going to be buying for sure for power cores. Some confusion about this. Red Hulk arrives September 13th. Just had a quick trailer at D23 Expo, and it says Red Hulk arrives September 13th. And then there's a picture of that. It says Red Hulk arrives September 13th. I guess it's open to interpretation. The way that I took this is that Red Hulk will be arriving in our roster screen so that we can see him because the patch will happen on the 13th. They also didn't state what year. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't think this means necessarily that the Scourge or anything like that happens. I just think this is confirmation that the patch is scheduled to be on the 13th. And then then he'll be in game on the 13th, where we can view him in our rosters, but he won't be playable, until the Scourge wraps up. I mean, there's a small chance they could start the Scourge on the 13th, but we'll have to wait and see. But I didn't interpret it that way at all. Also, what's the chances that Underworld is needed for Scourge 4? So we looked at Mr. Negative's kit today in the blog post, and a lot of people are asking, Scopely, isn't that cynical to make us rank up Kingpin Nobu, right? Right? I don't know. Plus, I don't know how well that team will do in the Scourge. We have to see what the rest of the kits do. They didn't give us information on the other 4 members, but I don't know if this is going to be a skippable team or not. We're going to have to find out. I wish they would give us this information now, or even if they're not going to be a Scourge team. I mean, just some heads up, say, hey, this is not a Scourge team. I don't know if they would do that or not, because I think that might negatively impact their sales, so they might continue down the path of not saying anything at all. Event being designed around 2 wars makes no sense when some players get 3 wars. This is the whole point. And I believe, there was a lot of discussion about, on the 3rd war logging in the first 2 hours. Well, that's going to run right through probably the patch times, because that was supposed to be 12 noon on Tuesday. And that's typically when the game goes down when they're going to do a patch. So those players may not be able to do anything on the 3rd war if you're in zone 4. All right. And then also PSA, save your web reward 100 campaign energy in your mailbox for the Braun event. And this is something that I do anyways, but it looks like this is going to be a good to wait till the Braun event starts, because one of the ways of getting points in that event is going to be spending campaign energy. So don't forget to collect your campaign energy, and then you can save that in your mailbox for up to 7 days. I typically do that anyways, and then when I see it gets down to like 1 day or under 24 hours, then I open it up. All right, so let's get into offer review. And like I said, there are some offers worth considering today. First things first, this is for Braun Orb right there, which I value at $3 a piece, and there's 6 of them. That's $18. Really hard to say that the rest of this adds up to $22. Not that great of a deal. So we're going to move past that. Pick your deal. If you have access to Web Warriors, I would highly suggest working on Web Warriors over Symbiotes. That's my suggestion at this time. Web Warriors have more use in raids without a doubt. Dual gold offer. I feel like this would be a better deal if it was at $35, $40 when I do the math. It's okay, but it's better than some deals, but not as good as some of the character offer deals that we get. Dual Cosmic Mutants. This is kind of a weird assortment of characters right here. This was for a Blitz Rumble way back, and they keep bringing back this offer. Must have sold well or something like that, but you definitely can get used of Bishop inside of the raids, and then Magic. She's good. She's not, she's farmable, but she's just recently hard mode farmable. So like I'm working on getting her up to 7 stars. So she's probably, as far as these 5 characters, one that is just more recently made available through farming. And then, these 2 have been a combo for a while, and then Cable has been in the game since forever. But anyways, it's not a team, but they all are Cosmic Mutants. Let's move on. And we're going to get right into some of the better offers right here. Incredible Power Core Bundle. Yes, we're going to pick this up because you're getting more than $5 worth of Power Cores, and you're getting but this is an abomination orb, which is worth about $3. And then these right here are the web store orbs or whatever. When the web store came out, these were the orbs. They actually have a small chance of giving like Eternals. So I've always found them to be pretty useful. So we're going to buy this twice. I'm just going to buy it once for right now for the sake of the video to show you that I'm buying it. Because, what's the point of me saying, yes, I'm going to buy it if I don't actually do it. So there you go. I'm definitely buying that. That seems to be one of the better deals just for the power cores alone, let alone getting the abomination orb. Actually, I kind of want to just open that orb up right now. Actually, let's open those orbs before we move on. I think it's just kind of fun to open them. All right, what do we got here? Orbs. Boy, pop-ups are killing me. Let's see here. We want to open Gamma Obsessed Orb. What are we going to get? All right, we got 6. Oh my God, not so great. 6 abominations. And then we're going to go down here and open up these 3 launch party orbs. Let's open up all 3 real quickly. And hopefully we get some Eternals in here. Yeah, look at that. We got 5 Icarus out of there. And so I'll take that all day long. I think that was a success. And you can buy that offer twice. Very rarely do we get those kind of offers where you get, if you're a purchaser of power cores where it's actually a better pricing, it's actually a discount, right? 500 power cores is worth more than $5. Not a lot more, but just a little bit. But anyways, Hulk Hunter bundle, don't see the value here at all. Again, don't see the value here. Also, they did change the math on this event. So last month you needed 50,000 points. This month you need 500,000 points. So, this is really only like 200 of these if you comparing it to like last month's math. So I don't know. There's no way of knowing how much these are worth or not worth. But anyways, it doesn't seem like a great deal. Double up Famine Orbs. This is for Rogue. I think these orbs are worth $3 a piece. They do give out 3.54 on average Rogue shards, but you could just get 2 because there's 2 on the sides, and then you could get not that interesting in the middle. There are other things inside this orb, so there are other things that are pretty good in there, but overall, Beam of Might offer, boy, these guys are going on 10 months of unfarmability at all, so I don't know, 50 character shards for $30, so that's a lot of money for a character that has been out for 10 months. Very good character. All right, gear is kind of garbage. We got to scroll past all the gear. We're going to get into some pretty good Young Avengers offers here in a minute too. Briefcases doesn't seem like worth it. I did the math analysis on whether or not the last milestones are worth buying the briefcases. The math did not make sense to me. This is going to be useful for coordinated assault if you want to help your alliance out in the coordinated assault. Keep in mind, they pushed the goalposts back on this event. The event used to end at 100,000. They added 2 extra milestones to push it to the limit. Like if you're one of those people that wants to complete the event and push it, then they added some pretty good blue ion 4s in there. So that's kind of an improvement to the total rewards. All right, let's move on. Armory 16 Orb. If you're pushing for Dark Dimension 5, that might be useful. Disco Diva offer, super pricey, 50 character shards for $35 is outrageous for almost any character in the game. That's just too much money. Goddess of Thunder. So Summer of Blunder, right? 50 character shards for $25. I feel like we all got quite a bit because they doubled down. We got the double. They paid out the monthly event twice because of all the errors in that event. All right. Sound of Fury. So blog post today said that she is going to be made available inside of the War Store. So she's going to be War Store farmable here in the near future. 75 character shards for $15 is reasonable enough. And then we've got the matching Kate. I'm probably going to pick this up because that'll allow me to get her to 6 stars, which might be helpful because I use the Young Avengers in so many different game modes. I wish and no word on when she's going to be farmable, but that seems interesting. Both of them are very high use, and they're also useful in the Scourge event. I don't know when we're going to be getting when the next round for them to be used is coming up for the Rogue event, but I'm sure it's probably Could happen this patch. I don't know. They never announced these things. But anyways, keep that in mind. Nico, 50 character shards for $30. Don't see the value in that. And then this one right here, I don't see the value. So the other offer, which was 500 cores for $5, is much better than this right here. 500 cores plus a mega orb. It depends on what you value mega orb at. Some people value mega orbs at $1. Other people value them at $5, depending on what percentage of the contents of the orb are going to be duplicates for you. And for me, it's like 2/3 of these orbs right here are duplicates. So that's why I don't like spending more than $1 for them. So I'm not going to be buying this. If this offer was closer to $7.50, we could consider it. And then it would be like a bonus orb. Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor, 50 character shards for $30. No, thank you. And then Adamantium Assassin offer, 50 character shards and a mega orb. Like I said, those are worth anywhere from $1 to $5, depending on if you get a lot of duplicates or not. You know, if you have a veteran account with most characters maxed out, then this is not that great of a deal. All right, let's move on. Terrific training offer. I value these orbs at $1.50 a piece, so that adds up to $4.50. Not the worst offer, but not the best as well. Power up your superior gear. They do sell for $100 US, 2,500 of these pieces. Problem also with this orb is probably don't need these two right here. I probably need more of the demand. They have a very small incremental increases into the daily supplies, and I think it's starting to make a difference. I don't know, very small amounts. They added some more over here, added some over there, added some more to the daily challenges, so on and so on. And it starts to seem that I'm not running into an extreme deficit like I once was. It's starting to feel that way, but I'm not really sure. It just feels better than it did like a month ago. All right, let's move on. Gear, we're going to move past all this gear. Gear is kind of outrageous. Okay, if you're looking for T3s, this is an excellent way to give T3s for $5 US. You'll get over 350. When people open these up, we add it up. Some people get 400, some people get 350. We've done all the numbers, but it looks like most people got over 350. Small amount of gold, small amount of purple gear, and then also characters from year 2, because this is a Legacy 2 orb offer. But the main thing that people are looking for inside of these orbs are going to be T3 ability materials. All right, let's move on. Sunfire, 50 character shards for $35. Never really a great, fantastic deal. Gear, don't value gear the same. None of this seems like a good deal to me. All right, we're kind of, if you're wanting to push for coordinated assault and help out your alliance, that's also a way of doing it right there. And then let's see, let's move on. We're kind of in the dregs of offer review here at this point. None of this is that interesting. We're going to toggle over to the free-to-play account when we get down to the bottom. Yeah, nothing else. It gets pretty bad down there. All right, let's look at the free-to-play account, and we're going to see what we've got going on over there. First things first, if you've unlocked Ebony Maw and you want to get the rest of the team up and going, this is an older team. Still has some value, but largely, there's a lot better teams out there. This was an arena team before Infinity Watch, before Eternals, before Darkhold, before whatever we're running right now. So this goes back a long time, kind of outdated. The only other thing that is on this right here is, let's scroll down some further. There's some character shard offers. There's a lot of discounted Heroes for Hire offers, so we're going to get into that. Psychic Destroyer offer, Moondragon right there, 50 character shards for $25. Nothing too special about that. If you could get that for like $15, maybe that would be of more interest. I believe we have a Phyla Vel offer here in just a moment. I like that. I like both of those offers. There we've got Leader of the Ravagers offer, 75 character shards plus a Mega Orb. Mega Orb could be worth $1 to $5. That's not really that great of a deal. Phyla Vel, 75 character shards for $10. I think that is reasonable enough. Absolutely. Nico, no thank you. Jessica Jones. If you need Jessica Jones, I suppose this is worth 75 character shards for $10, but she's pretty easy to get. But you also get a training material orb, which is worth about $1.50. So that's fair enough. Not terrible. All right, don't like that. All right, we got Harlem Hero offer. We've got 50 character shards for $5 for Luke Cage. And then right here, we've got Immortal Dragon offer. We've got 45 character shards for $10. I believe like this would be a better deal if it was $5. And then lastly, what do we got here? We've got Sabretooth, again, 45 character shards for $10. I believe if that was $5, that would be a better deal. And then lastly, we got Wolverine. You know, if you do all of your daily objectives when you start out playing this game, you get 5 shards a day. And I believe anybody that's played this game and done all their daily objectives over, I think it's 5 months, if I remember correctly. If you've played the game continuously for 5 months, you get 5 shards a day. And then that should put you into 7-star land, and there would be no reason to get this. I guess there is for a blitz tonight, and if you absolutely want to participate and do well in the blitz, you can do it. But you know, there is not really a reason to rush for Wolverine. You know, if you just play the game every day, they give you 5 Wolverine shards a day for completing your daily objectives. All right, that'll do it for today's offer review, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.
Get money.